tried to shake it, find a way to get you off my mind. Really tried to draw that line. One look from you, I'm praying I could call you mine. Baby, you got my hands tied. No more games.
근데 맞는 말이야. 맛있죠?
잘 먹겠습니다.
시원하다.
네?
맛있겠네.